Hi guys, it's Blackie again, and I'm back over at the surplus place because I found something. We had my Silver Wolves gathering this past, well actually 2 weekends ago now. It went off really good, and then of course the week after is my gathering where people just come in from all over the place to camp. And of course Jonathan Frisbee started on Sunday night. Blackie, when we going to the surplus place? Blackie, when we're going to the surplus place? And so we went Monday, we went Tuesday, we went Thursday, and we went Friday because new people were coming in. So we got to go into the other areas and do some digging. And so I wanted to bring this up to you guys. If you have a grandson, granddaughter, or whatever, and you were looking for a field jacket for them, so it'd be like fit, one like granddaddy's or whatever, we have found down here in a box these in small, extra small M65 field jackets. They've got a few of them, and they will be $50 with a liner. If they've got a liner for this, it's $40 for the field jacket. It's $50 if it's a field jacket and a liner. Okay, so they got that. They've also got just a few, like 10 or 15 mediums. Now I am 5'10". I weigh 180 pounds. This is a small. Okay, so I can physically put on a small. It's too snug, but I can wear comfortably a medium. They got a handful of mediums. Okay, but this is the small. But see, it does physically go on me. Now, large, extra large guys don't even ask. They've sold out. Those are unicorns. But if you're looking for, you wanted one for one of the juniors or something, there you go. I mean, when I was that young, I could live in something that scrawny. But this is the end of winter. It's now we're in spring. Down here in the south, we're already in 80-something degrees. But you guys up north still got some cold. But at the surplus place, and I came in today, they got something going on I want you to see. Okay, guys, long underwear. Now we're at the end of the season. Now's the time to kind of be honest and look and see if some of this stuff needs replacing or whatever. And right now they got used polypros, tops or bottoms, $5. So this is, in different, all the sizes. So that is a used, almost like new, polypro long underwear right there. They also have Flyers long underwear, $5. That's the old white type, cotton type. Those are $5 a piece. They got the tops too. I got a whole thing down here across the bottom. Even in the used, they have, remember I found one of these the other time, I didn't know what it is. It's Nomex. This is the fire retardant version of the long underwear. It feels fleecy to the touch. Really cool. But right now, if you wanted to get slightly used but still perfectly functional, replace them for $10 a set, call the ladies and tell them the size you need. So they got the thin layers, they got the bigger layers, they got the brand new, and then brand new, they got them, I think they're $10 a top, $10 a bottom, something like that. And these are the Polar Techs. I'm sure they're not going to be $5, but there's brand new Polar Tech sitting here, which is a more of a felt-like feeling long handle. It's the end of winter. Now's the time to go through the winter gear and change out. I'm here to get a couple of pairs of long handles myself because I wore more this fall and winter than I had in the last couple of years. And the two that I usually interchange out, the knees are starting to get thin in them. And they're getting kind of stretched out. So I'm going to pick me up another pair for cheap to mix in. Now that stretched out pair will now rotate into my bug out bag for my emergency situation. And I'll have fresh in there for me to wear every day. That'll work out. That way I'm getting some more use out of it. It's still usable, but it's getting a little threadbare. I'll put it into the one that stays in the car during the winter for emergency clothes change in the winter for warmth. Oh, one other thing I want to show you before we go out of here. Okay. While digging through the stuff back there, we found these. These are German, I believe. but they're a German version of the M65 field jacket. Got the buttons, got the zipper, got the buttons inside for a liner to go into them. They're a little bit heavier than our M65 in weight, at least. A little heavier piece of canvas. What's made out of. These are new, and they got them in mediums. And I believe she said they're 40 bucks a piece. So, a lot of you have been asking, Blackie, how about field jackets? Because you know how much I love mine. They do have the small and extra small if you're getting one for a smaller woman or a smaller child. They got them. If you're looking for a medium, they got a handful of them. Again, 40, 50 bucks, depending on whether it's got a liner or not in it. But these look, I mean, I took the name tags off of mine. I got a new one that's in the camouflage. It was 45 bucks. You know, I didn't get a liner with it. Oh, excuse me, it was 40 bucks. I'm sorry. It was 40 bucks with tax came in 45. And I took the name tabs off of it, and it looks like, you know, this was Air Force. Air Force guys don't get out in the mud a lot. So these are very lightly used, and we're talking about a piece of gear that was issued 40 years ago. So they've really held up really well. But larges and extra large guys are just going to go to the aftermarket. I know Rothco and them make large, extra large. I believe they go up to like 2X. And so if you're looking for one for more awesomeness, you're going to have to look there. But I've heard good reports from people that they are pretty close to the original. It's not a cheap piece of junk. It actually holds up pretty good. So that might be the way to go. But anyway, I just want to share this with you. That yes, right now they do have a handful. And I'm going to be coming back down here every so often and they're going to let me dig a little bit in these back rooms and things. And as I find things that you guys are looking for, I'll try to bring them out. Now, do me a favor down there in the comments. Tell me if there's something particular that you're looking for. Like, they still got the Arctic canteens. They still got the canteen cups. I told you last time that they do have that canteen cup stove that I like that locks onto the canteen cup. They do have that in stock right now. It's $5 for a used or $10 for a brand new one. So contact the ladies. In the description box, I'll put the contact information. I know you guys are telling me that I used to have a big surplus place and it's gone. There's no place in my neck of the woods or my state I can find. Okay guys, one more thing before we go. I ran into this gentleman down here, and you are?
I'm Jim, but I own Trader John's Outpost in South Elgin, Illinois. I've got an Army surplus store. We've been there for 42 years now. I think we've got a lot of collectibles in there. We're open 7 days a week. We're at 1173 North LaFox, which is Route 31 in South Elgin. Our phone number is 847-741-3388. And I believe we have a web page, although I'm getting too old to do that, but my son does all that stuff. We also like to collect vehicles. My second son, I have twins, has a surplus store in Rockford. It's called Rockford Army Surplus. And he's got a huge, huge building. And he has got some great collectibles on the wall, so it's worth the ride. He's also got a full-size helicopter in his building.
Awesome. So, you guys want to know where surplus place is? I talked about my place down here at Kaufman's. This gentleman has two up there in the northern part. So look him up. Those guys in the Midwest and all that that's looking for a place, give the gentleman a call.
And we come down, visit Kaufman for many years. They're great people. They help us out a lot. We're very pleased with them.
Good.
So come and join Army Surplus. We've got plates, vests, some of the steel helmets, not the steel, the more Kevlar helmets. And just
little everything.
Just a regular
Check them
BDs.
out. Hey, one of my followers up there, go visit him and walk around with your camera. You know, tell him Blackie sent you and come up, walk around with your camera, send me the video and I'll post it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Mike.
That's the reason I'm sharing this information. I'm not doing it to be, you know, a commercial for the company. I'm doing it because you guys are hunting it. And so I'm trying to help you out. So down there in the comments, tell me something you're looking for. And therefore I know what to kind of keep an eye out for. And if enough people are looking for something, I'll definitely make a push to try to find it for you. If you've enjoyed this content, guys, please hit that like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Till next time, guys, I'm Blackie, wishing you safe journeys. Have a great day, guys.